Last time on Saimores Basement.
Oh, hi Avoz. Nothing weird has happened, right? No, nothing weird has happened. Why are you acting so fishy, Avoz? Fish? Where? Bye!
It seems like that foolish Crimson Wizard is catching on.
Saimor presents a Saimor Films original YouTube show.
Hey guys, welcome back to Saimores Basement, the only show that's in a basement. I'm Saimor, and I'm actually just cleaning up with Avoz from his party. So, I actually did want to ask Avoz something. Avoz! Okay, you gotta answer me. Straightforward.
Yes, Saimor?
Why were you acting so strange?
Well, it's a long story for another time, but I guess I'll tell you a short version.
The short version is fine. Please tell me.
Well, you see, long ago, a good friend of mine, or at least who I thought was a friend of mine in a past birthday, gave me a sentient fish.
Wait. Stop. You met Nemo?
No, not Nemo.
Oh.
Anyway, she gave me a fish, and it was, well, like I said, sentient, and then it tried to mind control me and take over the world, but it didn't work, obviously, because I'm still here, and so are you, but now I think he's back.
And you know he's here how?
I can sense him.
Well, why don't we just call him
No,
out?
Saimor, don't!
Professor F! See, I told you there's no, oh my god. Professor F, wait. Filbert? That's my fish
Run, Saimor!
from upstairs. Filbert?
Professor F, you're back!
Hey there, Avoz. Long
Now
time
it's
no
time
see.
to pay for what you've done.
You cannot defeat me. Dodge this. Ah!
Saimor, you can come back now.
Where's, the fish?
The fish is gone.
You killed Filbert?
Well, I'm sorry, Saimor. Filbert, or Professor F, was evil and was going to try and kill you. It's for the best. I'll give you another fish. How about that? Have a new fish in your room. Filberta.
Filberta? In my room? Right now?
Now, you go have fun with your fish.
Okay, bye,
I'll
Avoz.
take over the episode from here. Well, everyone, it's time for Canon News, your Casual News Network. Tiger Chapman, over to you.
Hello and welcome to KNN News, your casual news network. I'm Tiger Chapman and I'm joined with insert name here.
Redonkulous Entertainment.
Who are we?
Ari.
Welcome to KNN News. How does it feel to be on such a news network as this?
It feels amazing.
All right.
I was going to say I'm overwhelmed. Just to be here with you, Tiger, right now, I'm overwhelmed, and I make comments for them.
It's rated R for Redonkulous.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
It is
So,
very nice.
what is Redonkulous Entertainment?
Okay, so Redonkulous Entertainment is Tiny First Lady Fields,
It is Kevin, the co-founder, Martin,
James, the hardest working man, Brown,
Ryan, the executive producer, Ross,
Ephraim Ryan III, the lead artist,
Courtney, the washer, Jackson,
Michaela, the apprentice foreman,
Nigel, the wild card, Frazier,
and my brother, co-founder brother, the bar Cool Breeze Queen, Cool Breeze. So it's 9 friends, 9 family members that got together and had a dream. Dream was to make a comic book. The comic book became
and LLC,
LLC became,
a Redonkulous revolution.
and it's just so much more than that. And I could sit here and talk to you about Redonkulous Entertainment for hours about what it is. But the big long story is short, we're comic book makers.
First of all, I love that you guys are so in sync, and yeah, no, I can never be that in sync with anyone, so that's perfect. So what made you choose the name Redonkulous? I think this might be an interesting one.
That is a good question. Okay, so I'll take this one.
Okay.
So we were sitting around, and I'm gonna tell the whole story. First of all, what are we rated? Are we rated like PG-13?
Oh, PG. I'd like to keep it more PG. Yeah.
More PG? Okay, so I'll censor myself. So we were sitting around, and we was in the park, and we don't know how to keep this PG.
Oh, you know what? No.
It's not rated R. I'm not gonna use cuss words.
No.
That just.
All right, you know what? Yeah, PG-13.
Now tell
Let's
us,
go.
hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We were sitting around in the park because we was coming up with a name. We wanted a name to fit our vibe. Okay, so Redonkulous Entertainment is based off 9 friends that got together to make a business, but in Atlantic City, we're a unit. It's a lot of us. The Redonkulous Revolution. So we wanted something to fit us, something that says who we are. So growing up in high school and junior high, we were nerds / tough guys / music geeks / comic book fans / on and on. So we a little bit of every genre fitted us. So we needed to know exactly who we are. So we drew a donkey with a blunt in his mouth. And we was like, you remember the blunt donkey?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and he was real high. I probably shouldn't be talking about drugs.
Right.
And we was like, well, okay, that's Redonkulous.
That's Redonkulous.
And that's how the name came. The blunt left, but the name stayed.
Mhm.
We actually started off Redonkulous Comics was our first original name.
That is an interesting story. I'll be honest. So you've recently had your 5-year anniversary. So what have you done in these 5 years?
The better question is, what haven't we done?
Ooh.
We do it all.
Yeah, that was
We do
actually my next question.
Mhm.
What are you planning for the next 5 years? That was actually my next question.
So,
Okay.
first of all, for the first 5 years, we have released 6 comic books. We have our comic books in Level Up, which is in the Hamilton Mall, the comic book store in Hamilton Mall. We have also released our own clothing line, Redonkulous Wear. So we have shirts, we have characters on shirts. The starting 6, this gentleman right here is wearing the starting 6 shirt. It's with our characters on them. We have hats, we have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have sweatpants, we have winter hat snapbacks. So we have the clothing line, and then also we have our YouTube channel, which we put together a lot of different projects, different skits that we do. We do a different take on the comic book experience by putting our actual traditional comic books For instance, like this one right here, Blood Moon issue 1, and adding special effects, adding music to it, adding all types of flair to make it that much more exciting. So that is what we've done for the first 5 years. For the next,
no.
I'm sorry,
Comma.
comma.
We also travel.
Yes.
We do events. Tanya forgot. Tanya, the First Lady Fields. I'm Kevin, the co-founder of Martin too, by the way, guys. We've said our name with our name.
Yeah.
We also travel to. It started off as Comic Cons, but now we travel to various events, fashion shows, hip hop awards, festivals,
Yes.
and we this brand we expand the Redonkulous brand everywhere. So we're also like a traveling bunch of comic book makers that make clothes, that do YouTube skits, that do their own, and we're doing our own events too. Like we have we do boat ride parties, we do art galleries. Darn. We do it all.
And then for the next 5 years, what do we hope to accomplish? What do we want in the next 5 years? The world.
Ooh.
The world. And everything that comes with it.
You guys have been doing a tour, so where have you been touring, and where are you going next?
No, please.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies first. And the First Lady Fields.
So our first stop was Ocean City for the Ocean City Comic Con.
Ocean City, New Jersey.
That was Ocean City, New Jersey. That was in April. Our second stop was in Richmond, Virginia, which was May 1st. That was for the Facts Extravaganza fashion show. Our third stop, which is coming up this Friday, is the Atlantic City Beer Music Festival. We are also doing the Black Excellence Festival, which is June 18th and 19th. So we're staying here locally, here back home in the city. And then for July, we're going to New York.
New York City!
We're doing a big Apple Con in New York in July. And then we're finishing it off in August in Philly for the Black Label Con.
I'm going to be there.
Yes,
so.
I know.
Yes, we know. We're aware. Yes.
Yeah.
I can't. Everybody that's somebody of somebody's going to be there.
Yep.
I can't.
I'm going to be there. Saimore's going to be there. We're all going to be there. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
It's going to be fun.
Let me tell you something about that Black Label Con since we were on the subject. That's going to be the perfect blend of what everybody else is and Redonkulous.
So
and then we all going to get Redonkulous.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap plug.
What, how far do you plan on taking Redonkulous Entertainment? Like, how long is this going to go on for? Because I think I'd love to see it go on forever, but, maybe it can. But maybe it can expand into something else that's not Redonkulous Entertainment, but expand to like a whole new thing. So, have you thought about that?
Yeah. So Redonkulous Entertainment, our great grandchildren is going to run it. This is a family business. It's people of nine adults. Most of us have children and whatnot. Those children is going to inherit it. And then their children is going to inherit it. And their children's children is going to inherit it. This is going to be a family business for generations. And as far as your question for expansion, Redonkulous Entertainment will always be Redonkulous Entertainment. It will never change. It will, the revolution is going to get bigger.
Right.
More people is going to come in. We're going to work with people. We're not just Redonkulous Entertainment all the time, sure. But as far as the business, the comic books, the everything, this is a family business. This is when we all came together, maybe Redonkulous Entertainment, we said, well, our kids are going to be involved, our nieces. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of our events that we have, you always see our family with us. This is literally building. You're looking at it live. First, I don't know if anybody had the fortune of seeing a family business built from nothing. But this is from the ground up. Yeah.
So it's going to go on forever. It's going to go on forever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
It's going to go to forever and then beyond.
And beyond.
All right. Let's go. That sounds good. That sounds awesome. So what is the ultimate goal that Redonkulous Entertainment has?
We only have one goal. She said it earlier. Go ahead. It's only one goal.
Take over the world.
That's it.
Take over the world. That's the goal.
That's it.
And that's a good goal, though. That's a good goal, though.
And then after we take over the world, I'm thinking I'm going for the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it might be better to start off with Mars, as you know, they're gonna start getting people at Mars. You know,
Well, they are getting
maybe.
That's true.
You know.
But if they're getting people on Mars, then not with the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. Fair enough. So,
Go big or go home.
But let me tell you something. Tiger, it's a pleasure to be here, man. This I don't know when this is gonna air. I shouldn't talk about airing while we're recording. I don't know when this is gonna air, but I know this is a pleasure. This is a spot. I watch it every week. You guys should tune in. Not just because Redonkulous Entertainment is here, but Redonkulous Entertainment is here.
Because Tiger Chapman is awesome.
Awesome. He's rated R.
For Redonkulous. Okay.
Oh,
We did. Okay, all right.
Kazima.
There you go.
so, what advice would you have for people trying to start their own business? Because obviously this is starting from the ground up, so maybe there's things that you've done perfectly right, but maybe there's things you've done wrong, and maybe not at all. But for people starting a new business, you know, maybe they should have some tips.
I'm gonna say something, and then I know you got something. We did everything wrong all the time.
My advice would be similar to jump. Just jump. Everything about being an entrepreneur, about owning your own business, is you have to take those risks. You have to go for that leap. If you don't know how to do something, find out. There's plenty of resources out there.
It's really, I'm telling you, it's really a chicken and the egg situation. What came first? I don't know. Comic books. So I guess the 6 to 1 goal. I guess I really don't know.
Right?
Yeah. We just do it. We get Redonkulous.
Yeah.
We say, you know what, we want to make a comic book, we made the comic book. We say, you know, we want to make 2 comic books, we make 2 comic books. We say we want to have a boat party, we have a boat party. We just do it.
You got big dreams, jump into them head first. The things that scare you, that's probably the stuff you need to be leaning more into.
And watch out for people that discourage you.
Mm-hmm.
Discouragement's a strong factor. People that usually discourage you are hating on you. So the people that are hating on you by discouraging you are the people you should look at it like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Like Victor the Villain Jones.
You name dropped. Oh, man.
That's my brother though. He was the villain a long time ago, but I love him.
So actually a while ago, you mentioned the starting 6. What is the starting 6?
Can't tell you. Everything.
Well, okay. So at the top we have Charge. Right underneath him we have Blood Moon. Then we have Eclipse, Night Owl, Owl Shot, and the Mysterious Black Ninja.
And those are flagship characters. Those are the first 6 that individual characters we're coming out with. We launched our RCU, Redonkulous Comics Universe. These are our flagship 6 that expands the universe. Those are, so we call them the starting 6 or the Redonkulous starting 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when Zaimor first interviewed you guys, he probably asked this, but do you guys have plans to make like a full-length Redonkulous movie?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, this happened.
Actually, it's funny, we already say yes. When you say, do you guys have, when you talk to Redonkulous Entertainment, you say, do you guys have plans? The answer is yes.
Yes. Automatic, yes.
We're actually, December 9th, we're actually going to have our first documentary come out in Northfield Movie Theaters in
The Tilton
Movie Theater. We're going to have our first full-length documentary because we have many documentaries on our YouTube, as Time the First Lady Phyllis mentioned earlier. So we have our first documentary coming out in 2021, and a Redonkulous movie is already, the script is being written as we speak. It's being written.
It's true.
I'm interested. Can you give me a few ideas on what's gonna happen, or is it top secret?
No. I can give you an idea right now off the top. I'm telling you right now. It's easy. It's going to be Redonkulous.
All right. Yeah. No. That's
Make me think about that.
I think that's the best thing to say. If you don't actually want to give like a full length answer to like to what actually is gonna happen, where you don't want to reveal anything, I think that's the best way to do that.
I'll drop an Easter egg to what Talks is talking about. We're talking what is it? 1895.
A little, yeah. Real old school.
A real old school 1895. That's the only hint we're going to give out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was like, what?
Right,
1890?
1890.
I'm interested now. I'm interested. You guys are gonna have to keep me updated on that because that'll be
Absolutely.
interesting.
Yeah. But more importantly, Tiger, our documentary's coming out right now,
Yes.
this year. So we'll keep you Tiger.
So our documentary basically is on how we came about making and creating what was called Redonkulous Reminiscence, which was the event that we had last year at the Showboat. It honored all of our loved ones who have passed on. So the name of the documentary is called Road to Reminiscence. So it basically details how we got to the point, the challenges we had to overcome, the obstacles we had to face. It's a story of redemption.
During Corona.
During a pandemic and everything,
yeah.
how we were able to put on the biggest event to date at that point of our careers. So it's a story of redemption, passion. It's a story of honoring. It's a story of life, of honoring our loved ones who passed on and how we were able to pull that off.
And then with the documentary, a lot of big questions that are asked when it comes to Redonkulous Entertainment. Well, how do you guys work together? That seems impossible. 9 people get together. I believe this documentary, when it's over, you're going to really get the feel of the unity that is Redonkulous Entertainment. So you've been there live, so you've seen how we work. Very chaotic almost. But in our chaos, we're speaking our language.
Right.
And this documentary, I think people understand our language a little bit better.
So I have one last question. And Saimor always is mad at me for asking this, but a long time ago, when Saimor was a wee little child, he made a dance called the Life Alert. Now, 2 things. I would like to know why you guys think it's called the Life Alert. And second, would you like to learn how to do the Life Alert and do it with me?
Do you have to do it right now, like stand up?
You don't have to stand up. You don't have to stand up to do this dance.
That's it, because we are here. We're close.
Yeah.
Why
Why it's called the Life Alert?
Why is it called the Life Alert?
Because it is because it's redonkulous. That is my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Get Redonkulous.
Right.
And would we like to do a dance with you? Of course, absolutely.
All right. So it goes like something like this. This is the whole dance. Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Okay,
There we go. Whoa. We life alerting, baby. Alert, life. Oh.
Yeah.
Live. Wait, why is it called Life Alert?
So, when Saimor was in school, he did this dance during music class. And his friend was like, "You look like you need Life Alert, because it looks like you need help." And that's why it's called that. But I personally really enjoy the dance, and I love watching other people do it. So, yeah.
I love it.
That's the Life Alert.
You got to give me the video of us doing that. You got to get that to like.
Yeah. No, definitely. I can do that. Well, thank you all for joining me on Canon News. I hope you enjoyed your stay here, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Redonkulous is out.
Wasn't that interview with Redonkulous Entertainment just awesome? Or should I say, redonkulous? Well, good thing, because that's the only thing you're gonna remember about this episode. I now have to wipe your minds. Goodbye, and Saimor, we'll see you in the next episode of Saimores Basement.